Hello everybody, it's time to roll to win. And thank you all who have subscribed. If you have not, I'd appreciate it if you would. It does help us out. It inspires us to continue making some of these videos. So the question this morning that I've got is, how do we play when we walk up to the table for the first time? I've got it set up on a $15 table. Can we start out conservative, or do we just start out blasting money all over? Well, let's start with a 6 and 8. Throw one or two times, and let's see how the hands develop. Come out 7. A beautiful thing. That always makes me nervous when I do a come out 7 when I first walk up to a table. This protects if I've got a 5-5-5 on the all tall small. So I guess you could call that a practice toss if that happens, but there are no mulligans. Alright, we got a 9. 5, 4, 9. 0.9. Alright. So what we really want is to get a hit on a 6 or 8, right? Seven. See, there's a reason you don't put a lot of money out up front. 3, 4, 7, right off the bat. Lost $36 up there. You ended up breaking even on your pass line because of the come out 7. So we're in the hole right off the bat. $15. There's 36. And the dealer will set you back up. Just like that. That always makes my nerves shaky when I do something like that. Bucks off. Try across 6. One's 5. Remember, we're $36 in the hole, and we got $36 exposure. Well, that's better than being 110 or 96, whatever people tend to spread out. Play a little conservative to start with. It's early. There's a 9. Got a runaway chip. There's a 9. Alright, so we've hit both sides of our bet here. point. Alright, in the real world we would have placed at least $15 odds back here, but we didn't do it in this example. So we'll just take our $15 pass line and go with that. Another 5. Alright. This time I'm going to bring my 15 that I had won on my last bet. So what do we do? Let's try this. Let me get a couple of changes made. Let's put 15 in the field with a $15 combat. There's our 5. We lose our field bet. I had 15 on there, at 20. So we lose that. This will travel to the com. Points off. Win our field. I mean our pass line. Points off. So now we got 15 as a combat. We're still placed at 6 and 8. We have not hit yet. There's a 6, that's our point. Let's take our, we'll just use that as our bet on the 6. Five, 1. There's our 8. I did forget to mark that we made 2 points up there. $21 coming to us. Let's tell him to take it. It's 24. Or you could just collect it since we were in the hole. I'm going to go ahead and go to 24. We'll put 15 in the field, 15 in the com. There's a 5. 3, 2, 5. Alright, so we win. This comes off. This travels to there. Got 20 on there. Just counted earlier, I guess. Alright, so we got 20 on the come. That would come down. This would go up. Let's go $15 odds on that 5. There's a 3. Do this again. 15 in the field, 15 on the come. There's our 8. There's the field. 6, 2, 8. This comes down. This goes there. It's a combat. Mark the 8 way back up there. And let's go $15 odds on the combat. Let's see if we can bring one of those combats home. There's our 8. The reason I was doing the field was if I could get one of these numbers, I could use the field bet as part of the odds on the come bet. That wasn't working, so I'm stopping that. Alright. So up here, we got 15. This comes down. This comes with it. Which goes here. Alright. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's place it back. 15 in the come. Be happy to play round robin with that for 2 or 3 hours. There's our 5. Hit that combat over there. That's going to slide in. 2, 4. We had 20 and 3, 15 odds. So we won 20. rack. Odds, 15 in the cup. A little bit of a grind. We're just waking up and getting used to the table a little bit. There's a 10. Let's go travel to the 10. Mark that 5. We had a minute to go. Mark 10. It's hard 10. We'll go one more combat. Combats now, folks. I'll put $15 odds on that. Feel free to do more. You can do a quarter. In this case, I'm just going to do it simple. Our 0.6 426. All right, so we're at 15. We're at 21. Points off. Coming out. Hard 8. There's an 8, back to back, 5, 3. Points off, get 24 up here. And $15 pass. It's not a bad little strategy. Get warmed up on your toss, get warmed up, see what you're hitting. Using the combats a little bit, gives you a little bit of come out protection. I'd like to make a good point and then bring those home. Another 8, 6, 2, 8. 3. Back-to-back points again on the 8. And a great time to increase your odds. 24. 15 here. Make a little change real quick, clean this up. There's 50. Coming out. There's nothing wrong with hitting the same number over and over. I think you'd all agree to that. Alright, so the point's 10 and $15 on the come bet. Bracket. Again, I've got the inside covered. I got 2 come bets, 2 place bets. I got an outside point of 10, which is our second hit on the 10 this session. I'm going to go this right here. There's a 4. All right, here's an example of how I play it if that works. Come bet, okay, don't get that. Come bet travels to the 4. Now, this one, I'm going to take and put a quarter on that, rack that 5. Man, we got every number covered. We need to bring some of those come bets home. Big hot. So yo, 5, 6. There's our 10. Too bad we didn't have anything major on it. Real life probably would have on our odds. This is a super conservative play. We've hit 3 10s. We've hit 1 4. Coming out. There's a 2. Here's our pass line. Place it. Aces everywhere on the dice. Mark the 2. 10. Alright. Well, we're still playing with a small bankroll. We had to recover that $36 we lost on our first hand, but I will place odds on that 10 this time. And in reality, at a casino, I would have jumped on that. I can't resist it. I've never seen a 4 or 10 I didn't like. I'll just be honest. There's a 6. There we go. 21. I'm going to go with a small press. We haven't hit it a lot. Our third hit. So we're going to tell the dealer, take us to 24. So we got 24 on the 6 and 8. So I got 3 combats out there we'd like to bring home. Of course, you can take your odds down. At any time, but your combat's got to stay. There's our 5. There's our 4-1. Bottom, 15 on the top, page 21 or so. This comes down, so let's place it for 15. It was a good little hit. There's our 7 out. 4, 3, 7. Alright. So we'll wrap this up pretty quick. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 scoring hits. 23. We have no 12. So 23 tosses. Count this out real quick. See what we ended up with that little strategy. 150. 50, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 50, 75, 84. 284. We started with a 36 that we lost. So let's pull out our initial bets. There's our initial bet. And then we had our rebuy on the bet, 72 total. So we still end up with 100, 200, and $12. $212 starting out with a $36 bet. That's not a bad way to play. If you can get the rolls together. We limited our exposure. We used a combat to kind of seek out hot numbers. That one never hit again. That one never hit again. We were killing the 5, 6, and 8s. You could have at any time, if you'd have wanted to, pulled your odds off. If you'd have done that, would have been another $35 to the profit. But we didn't, so it doesn't count. But it would have been a smart thing since we never hit them. But hey, we are gambling, right? So let's practice this kind of thing. Practice this at home. Practice little strategies that you can get in small, and if the hand develops, you can get up big. This is a good win off of a $36 initial layout, which in the end, after we had a 0.7 out, was still, we did it again, didn't waver, and got back up and netted out a couple $100. That's how you practice. That's how you play. You do a little strategy like this, and you roll to win.